Good evening. My name is Naomi DeWinter, and I have the privilege of serving Muscatine Community College as its president, and the privilege of welcoming all of you to our HSED graduation. And I welcome so many of the friends and families, relatives, supporters of our students tonight. Let me first begin by introducing you to our platform guests who are here to celebrate right alongside with you. Dr. Yang-Chi Wee, Interim Chancellor for Eastern Iowa Community Colleges. EICC's Board of Trustees members, Debbie Tappendorf and Yuli Diaz. Dr. Ashley Spanigal, Vice Chancellor of Workforce Development. Dr. Scott Schneider, Executive Director of Adult and Continuing Education. Carrie Frank, Interim Dean of Continuing Education, and Dr. Will Hansen, Dean of STEM. Also in the audience, not to be missed, my colleague, Dr. Jeremy Pickard, Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs. So this evening, the MCC family celebrates with you. Since our beginning in 1929, we've been blessed with innovative founders, outstanding faculty and staff, and a community willing to provide a strong commitment and support to our students, our staff, and our programs. If I asked each of you what made you decide to finish your HSED now, I imagine I would hear things like, I did it for my kids. I did it to prove to myself that I had it in me. I did it to qualify for a better job. And I did it to have a better quality of life. Whatever your individual reason, we honor you tonight. We're proud of you. If you're like any of our other past students, the journey was not always easy and maybe not direct. You thought about quitting. Maybe you did. You doubted yourself. But tonight, I ask you to let go of that doubt. You deserve to be here, and you have done it. What we wish for each of you is that this success is something that you build on. Look at the programs that are available to you at Muscatine Community College. Talk to our advisors. Talk to Sabrina and our other professionals. Use your certificate for the one free class and apply for more scholarships through the MCC Foundation. This tonight is just your first step, and we can't wait to see where you will go next. I'd like to introduce you to the next speaker, the Interim Chancellor of EICC, Dr. Yang-Chi Wee. And Dr. Wee knows something about the value of education. I'll share with you just a bit from his bio that you'll find on our website. Dr. Wee arrived in the U.S. on July 4, 1983, after serving in the Singapore Armed Forces. He grew up in a rural village in Singapore, and he says, "My mom never went to school because her family was poor. My father completed the equivalent of high school and had to work to support the family. But both ensured that their two sons would receive more education than they did. We were first-generation students, and I identify with those students served by community colleges. Everyone deserves an opportunity. Everyone has abilities. We do life together." Dr. Wee has received multiple awards, including the Michael Bennett Lifetime Achievement Award from Phi Theta Kappa, and the Larry Evers Honorary Trustee Award, and the Outstanding Friend of the College from Grow Clinton. Please help me welcome Dr. Yang-Chi Wee.
Thank you, President DeWinter, and I am just so glad to see you. I've been tracking your numbers, and Bethany knows that because every time I'm in Muscatine campus, I would go to the testing center and look at how many people are testing. I want you to know that to be afraid is a real thing. I'm pretty sure that many of you were afraid at one point or another. You too. I want to tell you about a boy who was afraid of going to school. He cried almost every day. And a lot of people along the way gave him support. And the reason why he was afraid was he didn't think that he belonged there. Going to school was a scary thing. And he still remembered one of the teachers, one day he was crying so hard, she just came up to him and just gave him a big bear hug and just let him cry. And he cried. She didn't say anything. She didn't need to. What she did was just hug him. You're looking at that boy today. I know what it's like to be afraid. And I want you to know that you are very courageous to finish. You have done it. I just want to echo what President Winter said by asking this question. What's next? It's not about what you want to do in life. That's not it. All I'm asking you to consider is what's next after today. That you can do because you have done it. You take one step at a time, one test at a time. That's your what's next. And you are here. And I'm so excited you are here. And all I'm asking is consider that question, what's next? People on stage, people in here, your family and friends, we're here to support you. What's next? We look forward to having you. And when you're afraid, just know that we're going to be there for you. And your next step is going to lead to the next one. And we can't wait to celebrate your next step. Congratulations. Thank you for coming.
I have the pleasure of introducing our graduates and our student speakers to you before they come on stage to deliver their messages. I want to thank the students who volunteered to give speeches because I know that for some of them, this is really out of their comfort zone to do so. The stories of the graduates are part of the evening that I always look forward to the most. This is the most important part of our program because we get to hear directly from the students what this accomplishment means to them and to hear a little bit about their personal experiences. And our first speaker tonight is Prince Tamba. Brings us all of the power of dedication and the pursuit of opportunity. Prince came to the United States from Liberia in search of a better future. In 2023, he enrolled in the HSED program at Muscatine Community College, and since then, he has logged over 175 hours of instruction. Determination was evident from the very beginning. Even on days when there were no classes scheduled, he still came to campus, driven by his passion for learning and growth. And with a positive spirit and an unwavering work ethic, Prince showed up day in and day out to reach this important milestone in his academic journey. Please join me in welcoming your fellow graduate and today's first speaker, Prince Tamba.
Thank you all for coming today. Thank you all for making this day a great day for us all, both parents and students. Well, with no further ado, my name is Prince Tamba, and it is an incredible honor to stand before you today as a proud graduate of the EICC HSED program. The journey to this stage has been unique, filled with triumphs and challenges. The decision to join this program came because I believe in being part of something with great opportunities. Being part of Muscatine Community College gave me exactly that. It provided not only the resources I needed to succeed, but also a supportive environment where I felt seen, encouraged, and empowered. Earning my HSED here wasn't just an academic achievement. It was a life-changing experience that reminded me of my own potential and what's possible when you don't give up. One of my biggest challenges was the fear of not believing I was capable enough to do anything I wanted. Graduating from the HSED program proved to me that everything is achievable. If your mind is open, then your goal can be your reality, and with dedication, you can overcome any obstacles in your potential and take consistent steps towards your aspirations. Success is within reach when you trust in your abilities. With perseverance playing a huge role in this journey, though it was not easy, there were many obstacles that made achieving this goal difficult. I had graduated high school in Liberia, West Africa, but my documents were not eligible to be used in the United States. And because of this, I made it my goal to get a high school diploma in the United States to create better opportunities for my future. And on March 11, 2025, I finished my HSED test and became the 37th graduate of this Muscatine Community High School equivalency class. Now that I have earned my high school equivalency diploma, I see a world filled with new possibilities. This achievement has laid the foundation for goals I have long held close, pursuing higher education, accessing better job opportunities, building a meaningful career, and creating a future of financial stability. Most importantly, it has reignited my passion to help others. I have always dreamed of making a difference, and I remember sitting on a company fence back home in Liberia night after night, praying for the chance to become someone who would lead and inspire. One day, I hope to fulfill my biggest dream, and that dream is to become the president of my home country, the Republic of Liberia. This diploma is only the beginning of that journey, and I'm excited, grateful to all those who made this possible. And I'm here today to tell you that it's going to lead to a better place for all of us. Thank you.
Every single person graduating today has earned a standing ovation. Whether you were balancing work, kids, health, mental battles, or all of the above, we made it. Our journeys weren't traditional, but they were powerful. So let's take a second to cheer for the class of 2025 because no one got here easy, but we got here. Now, my name is Harris, and I'm standing here today as a graduate. And honestly, it feels like a miracle. It took me 4 years to get here. And I'm pretty sure at least one of those years, I just spent trying to figure out which way was up. High school was, let's just say, it wasn't exactly a smooth ride. My freshman year, I got hit by a truck. A terrible start. Not something you hear every day at a graduation speech. After that, motivation decided to take a permanent vacation, and I was stuck wondering if my GPA would survive. Then came my junior year, right when COVID hit, because why not add a global pandemic? When senior year finally rolled around, I was terrified to be around people again. So I went virtual, thinking it would be easier. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. I stopped showing up. I gave up. I was convinced I'd be the first person to not graduate and have a Netflix subscription. But then a light flickered. The GED program. 3 months? I could do that easy. Not really. First try, I started, stopped, repeated. Classic Magnus. Second try, in 2023, I went online again. And then surgery happened. Suddenly, school was the last thing on my mind, then I quit again. This is my third try. Third time's the charm, right? And this time, it really is. Because this time, I met Bethany. Bethany didn't let me slip through the cracks. And she believed in me even when I barely believed in myself. She reminded me why I started and gave me the kick I needed when I wanted to go to school like it was a bad day. Honestly, she deserves a raise. Or a lifetime supply of coffee and patience. Probably. My goal was clear. Get this diploma, open doors, prove to myself and anyone who doubted me that I could do it. It's not just a piece of paper, it's a trophy for every time I said I can't and then did it anyway. I do want to give a couple thank yous to my mom for putting up with me even on my why I even try days. Thank you to my grandpa. Thank you to my grandpa for driving me to school when I didn't want to go. Proving that sometimes love means a long car ride and a little tough love. I want to give an honorary thank you to my best friend Jessica. We haven't talked in almost 2 years, but she was my rock, my home, and my family. Without her, I never would have even tried to do this. Even though life took us down different paths, she gave me the foundation to make it through. So, to everyone out there who struggled, trust me, I get it. Life throws curveballs, creates pandemics, and maybe speeds a truck in your direction sometimes. But you're still standing. We are still standing. And tonight, we clap, not just because we finished, but because we fought to finish. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to recognize the adult education instructors, staff, and volunteers for all the help they do to help students achieve success in this program. Their dedication and encouragement is truly paramount to student success. We're hearing testament to that in some of the speeches. I'd like to have the instructors and students stand. Go ahead and stand. I'm going to name other instructors who may not be here that are in the program in other locations. Samuel Braden, Christine Compton, Dina Dawson, Citlali Fernandez Puentes, Christina Garcia, John Jarrett, Amy Lambert, Brittany McInnes, Bethany Owens, Kathy Beasley, Rachel Riley Smock, Sabrina Shoemaker, Marv Smith, Katie Watson, Brian Weckerly. I paused a little bit for Bethany there because I think all of us know she deserves some special recognition for everything she does to encourage students. She doesn't let people slip through the cracks, even if you want to, even if you try to. She won't let it happen. So right now I'd like to have Bethany come up to the stage so that she can recognize the students who've successfully completed the high school equivalency diploma.
Guys weren't supposed to make me cry that hard because I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be up here because I usually stand over there in the corner. I also know that you guys are not in order anymore, so we'll talk about that after. Okay. So.
That makes my job harder.
That's okay. I got this. Let's see. I'm supposed to say something professional. Students. It is now time to recognize you who have successfully completed your high school equivalency diploma. If the students in the front row would come to the front and just when I say your name, move to the front of the row so that we have them in order, okay?
That's you.
Oh, good, they left me tissues down here. All right. Velma Jane Adame. Angel Anguiano. Hayden Aubrey. Mackenzie Beating. Chloe Bundy. Isaiah Dupuy. Cha Escobar. If the next row would like to come up. Michael Flores. Lexi Gibbon. Tony Green. Magnus Harris. Zachary Hash. Sydney Hughes. Maria Aravillo. Madison Johnson. Seraphima Kemp. All right, next row. Aiden Walker. Brianna Martinez. Elisa Martinez. Gustavo Martinez. Skylie McCleary. Joshua McDaniel. Jennifer Medley. Naftali Mendoza. Nick Middleton. Madison Miller. Emma Faust. All right, next row. Ashley Penland. Jose Morales Jr. Ruben Perez. Nadia Quiroz Rocha. Brody Reimers. Tristan Snyder. Prince Tamba. Christopher Vargas. Tyler Wash. And Amber Jo Messer.
I will say that I think Bethany just passed that test. Being able to identify you guys out of order. So great job on that. Good job, Scott, for the assist. It is a great pleasure to be able to stand in front of you this evening. You've earned this, and I couldn't say any of the words that your student speakers said any better than they did. They did a fantastic job. But I will ask the audience, please join me in one more round of applause for our class of 2025. We can't wait to see what lies ahead in your quest for personal and professional engagement. We want to hear your stories, so please make it a point to stay in touch and keep us up to date on what's going on with you in your lives. There is one more official act as we close our evening together. Graduates, I would invite you to stand. On behalf of the EICC Board of Trustees, administration, and staff, the state of Iowa, the greater MCC community, and your respective circles of support, please, graduates, move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations to the class of